Deep in the suburban desert jungle of Scottsdale, Arizona, is a living tug-of-war between kid and ground squirrel. The ever-sneaky ground squirrel encroaching onto the school campus, eating treasured plants, digging unsightly holes, and waiting to bite little hands that stick their fingers in dark crevices of water fountains and shade.
The round-tailed ground squirrel, Spermophilus pterodactylus, are well designed for digging in the dirt. They have good claws and small ears set lower on their heads than those of tree squirrels. The round-tailed squirrel also has sleek, short fur. They are rapid runners and good climbers. When scared by humans or predators, ground squirrels always retreat to their burrows.
I am now standing here in the desert looking for evidence of the round-tailed ground squirrel. All species of ground squirrels dig burrows for shelter and safety. The burrow systems are occupied year after year and are extended in length and complexity each year. Each system has numerous entrances, which are always left open and never plugged with soil. The rock ground squirrels are more colonial in their habits. A number of squirrels occupy the same burrow system.
Female ground squirrels generally emerge from hibernation 10 to 14 days prior to the males. Gestation for the young is 28 to 32 days, and the young are born in a nest chamber in the burrow system. The young are born hairless with their eyes closed. They are nursed in the burrow until they are about 6 to 7 weeks of age, about 1/3 adult size, when they begin to venture above ground and start feeding on green vegetation. Only one litter is produced annually, but the litter size of the ground squirrel averages 5 to 8 babies. They live a relatively long lifespan of 4 to 5 years.
January 2012. Students here at our school are seeing the numerous appearances of the round-tailed ground squirrels that are found here at our school and in many areas of Arizona. Their burrowing and feeding activity are annoying, damaging to landscape and garden plants, and even hazardous to human health. They are now coming out of hibernation, where they need to be ready to eat and become more active for mating season.
Here at school, we can see evidence of the round-tailed ground squirrel making an appearance in our prized garden and destroying our playground equipment, creating holes underneath our artificial grass.
This fence is the dividing line for the Sonoran Desert and civilization. This wash was created for water runoff from streets to pool in one area to prevent flooding during rainstorms. This is the water drains that bring water from the streets to this area. Ground squirrels like this area since it is free from humans, gives protection from coyotes and owls and hawks. And the ground becomes soft from heavy rains to make easier to burrow their homes in.
Burrow entrances in school playgrounds, parks, and other recreational areas are responsible for dangerous falls which give the occasional sprained or broken ankles or limbs.
The burrows can also be very dangerous to horses when they exercise, which can be hazardous to the horses or the riders.
Rock ground squirrels consume peas, squash, corn, and grains of all kinds. They also feed on various fruit and sometimes dig up and consume planted seed. This fence does not have patrol guards or require visas to cross the lines of the Sonoran Desert and civilization. We will be researching ways that we can live harmoniously with our desert friends while protecting our property and children's well-being at our school. Being child-friendly, we do not want to kill or introduce toxic chemicals that may harm the ground squirrels and ourselves.
Many of our plants were being eaten by the ground squirrels. They hide underneath the shed and wait till it gets quiet on campus. They then come out and munch on our vegetables. Some natural methods we used to prevent them from eating our plants were cages. However, they learned how to push the tops off or push over the cage.
We also read that ground squirrels do not like spicy Tabasco sauce, so we created a spray with hot sauce and sprayed it around the garden. The ground squirrels must like not hot foods because the trick did not keep them away at all. We also found out that squirrels love to eat, and although they are cute, you should never grossly feed them. You should not leave food out and to prevent them from coming inside buildings. You should seal up small holes and cracks that are 1/2 to 1/4 inch or more.
For protection, ground squirrels will hide in their burrows but keep watch for danger. Mother squirrels emerge first in the morning, checking the area for predators, then call the youngsters out. The young come out for several hours, where they wrestle, play, and feed. Then the whole family retires to the burrow until late in the afternoon, when temperatures again start to decrease.
When a rock squirrel encounters on a snake, it stamps its feet and waves its tail from side to side while facing the snake. It also tries to push sand or dirt in the snake's face with its front paws. Because they're very dependent on succulent vegetation for moisture, these squirrels estivate, a type of hibernation, for a few weeks during the summer drought, until the summer rainy season brings new growth.
Any control of pest species must take into consideration the safeguarding and protection of endangered ground squirrels and any other rodent species. While we may lose some plants and have occasional run-ins with our desert neighbors, we are the ones who stole their territory, and it is up to us to find ways to give back their environment and be proud of keeping our natural surroundings in pristine condition.